Judge not. Mistaken views ought to be dissolving views, since whatever is false should disappear. To suppose that human love, guided by the divine principle, which is love, is partial, unmerciful, or unjust, indicates misapprehension of the divine principle and its workings in the human heart. A person wrote to me, naming the time of the occurrence. I felt the influence of your thought on my mind, and it produced a wonderful illumination, peace, and understanding. But I had not thought of the writer at that time. I knew that this person was doing well, and my affections involuntarily flow out towards all. When will the world cease to judge of causes from a personal sense of things, conjectural and misapprehensive? When thought dwells in God, and it should not, to our consciousness, dwell elsewhere, one must benefit those who hold a place in one's memory, whether it be friend or foe, and each share the benefit of that radiation. This individual blessedness and blessing comes not so much from individual as from universal love. It emits light because it reflects, and all who are receptive share this equally. Mistaken or transient views are human. They are not governed by the principle of divine science, but the notion that a mind governed by principle can be forced into personal channels, affinities, self-interests, or obligations is a grave mistake. It dims the true sense of God's reflection and darkens the understanding that demonstrates above personal motives, unworthy aims, and ambitions. Too much and too little is attached to me as authority for other people's thoughts and actions. A tacit acquiescence with others' views is often construed as direct orders, or at least it so appears in results. I desire the equal growth and prosperity of all Christian scientists and the world in general. Each and every one has equal opportunity to be benefited by my thoughts and writings. If any are not partakers thereof, this is not my fault, and is far from my desire. The possible perversion of Christian Science is the irony of fate if the spirit thereof be lacking. I would part with a blessing myself to bestow it upon others, but could not deprive them of it. False views, however engendered, relative to the true and unswerving course of a Christian scientist, will at length dissolve into thin air. The dew of heaven will fall gently on the hearts and lives of all who are found worthy to suffer for righteousness, and have taught the truth which is energizing, refreshing, and consecrating mankind. To station justice and gratitude as sentinels along the lines of thought would aid the solution of this problem and counteract the influence of envious minds or the misguided individual who keeps not watch over his emotions and conclusions.